We are up to Group F for fun. Yeah, well, who we got? We got Deathslinger versus Skull Merchant, Chucky versus Executioner. Alrighty, so Skull Merchant's out, we don't need to worry about her. Deathslinger, if he loses or draws with Skull Merchant, he's out. And if Chucky draws and ideally wins, he's pretty through. As Executioner, though, you do want to win. If Executioner wins, that's going to be a tiebreaker situation, and similarly if Deathslinger wins as well. So, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. We'll just get straight into it. If it's hopefully no more tiebreakers, because I want to pump through this relatively quickly. So, first on the list is Deathslinger versus Skull Merchant, so let's go see if the Deathslinger can get a win or a loss, or maybe he'll do a little floss. Also, hi Fredbear. Fredbear. Biblical says hi. Hello. Thank you. But in the Discord, apparently there's a "we're gonna live forever" bug, or exploit, however you want to phrase it. And knowing that, I feel justified. I feel vindicated for all my anger and rage these past couple of streams. You know, when dealing with things like Boon Exponential and that. And honestly, I think that's why survivors have been bringing things like Boon Exponential, is because of that single little bug. Alrighty, Deathslinger on the prowl, looking around with his big frown. Not finding any survivors. Ooh, this might be a little bit shaky. He needs to get moving. Ah, here you go. You got knee out in the open. Might as well take a pot shot. Unfortunately, you don't hit, but worth a crack. Worth a crack. I'm sorry? The deflective forces of her aura? I'm sorry? The deflective aura? The fucking deflecting palm technique? I didn't know survivors knew this. Alright, well, as Deathslinger, you gotta get a move on. Alright, unfortunately you don't get that shot. I think Deathslinger's honestly a little bit shaken up. He's not warming up yet. Just need a pallet. Yeah, there goes that gen. Got Ada still here. Gotta wait until they're not looking behind him, and that's usually the point you want to strike. Because if they're looking behind them 24/7, you ain't getting shit. Unless you're fucking cool hammock stoneface. Ooh, unfortunately that doesn't hit. Ah. Ah. Oh, wait, no. Ada overshot it. There you go, you get another down. I do suspect another survivor's around. Just a sneaking suspicion. Ah. At the very least, you get her moving. Go for the quick pick. Ideally, you want a pain res here. As Deathslinger, you do need a pain res. You need to start getting the ball rolling. There you go. You're gonna get dead mans for your troubles. Get this regressing. There you go, and you got intel on the left here. No. There, gem pops. There's the unhook. It's Deathslinger, you want to follow up on this? It's Nia. Oh man, the movement on the gens though. Little worrying for the Deathslinger. Oh, nice work. Ada's begging no. Michaela's sticking around. It's Deathslinger, you're just gonna go for it. Yep, there you go. That injury doesn't count. There you go, you got Michaela there. Oh! 2 gens popped. You're free to tunnel now. As Deathslinger, and honestly, I think at this point in the match you fucking need to. The amount of movement that's going on the board. A bit despicable, quite so. You got other survivors here. There's Rebecca. I don't know. Is Deathslinger bugged? What is this? Why does every survivor know the deflecting palm technique? I'm just in awe. There's the deflecting palm technique, and then there's just raw aura. I don't know how these survivors are doing it. It's incredibly fascinating. Well, with the assistance of Michaela, that's going to be another down for the Deathslinger. Alright, you do have the helpful save. Oh, now hearing noises. There's Ada over there. There's another pain res for your troubles. Got scratch marks right behind you. There's a boon. You know it was Rebecca over here. Gotta snuff it out. Can't let it go around. You assume it's more exponential again. There's the we're gonna live forever bug. Get the injury. Alright. Is Deathslinger, you want to start building up? Oh, you assume she has DS. Or at least that's the sneaking suspicion. Oh! There's a way out this way? I didn't even know that. Already got someone on the left there. Again, you assume she has decisive. Ah. Deathslinger playing it a bit shaky. There you go, there you go. Calm work from Deathslinger. Again, you assume the decisive. There you go. Get those injuries. Get the downs. There you go, Deathslinger. Ah, but she gets down the hole, unfortunately. Let's see, let's see. Decisive strike, ready? No. Alright, Deathslinger, that's huge. That's huge for Deathslinger. Let's see. Can he build from that? Alright. Spread's pretty nasty. But, need to get moving. There's Dead Man's. Got all parties injured. There goes another gen. There's Ada. Ooh, nice dead hard. Shame on me for not expecting it sooner. There you go. Alright, there's another down on Ada. Fortunately, Deathslinger really needs to pick it up now. Needs to really pick up that pace. Because God knows what the progress on those other gens are. At this stage of the game, you just need to get moving. You just need to get moving. Again, you assume that boon is either an exponential or some other healing assistive perk. So you've got to be careful. No movement on that gen. There you go, get Dead Man's on it. Ooh, there's a lot of progress here. There's Deathslinger, you can't ignore that. Ooh, that doesn't connect. Damn. It's pretty nasty for Deathslinger, gotta be real. Yep, and there's the heal on Ada. There you go, just patience from Deathslinger. Nice work, gets another down. You need a pain res here. You just simply do. It's a complete lost cause if you don't get it. Alright, you got Rebecca over there injured. Gearhead giving you intel. Deathslinger booking it as fast as he can. There you go. You got Dead Man's active. You know that's other gen's been pain res. You know Rebecca's this way. There's Ada. Oof. Fortunately, just not a quick enough shot. You got Rebecca coming in for the save. Deathslinger, you need to interrupt this. There you go, you've caught Rebecca off. There you go, that's a down for the Deathslinger. Alright, and you got Ada coming in. Again, a boon exponential here. Could be disastrous. Let's see. Let's see, get the injury. Oh, unfortunately, again, Ada does have dead hard, yep. But for your troubles, you do get a kill, unless Nia's sticking around. Hope she's not, she's assumedly going after Rebecca. Alrighty, Desslinger on the prowl. Yep, Deadman's on that gen. Makes you believe the survivals are just on it. Yep, there's Nia. There's Nia. Dead hard. Oh, no. But, nice turnaround. And yeah, there's the exponential on Rebecca. Let's see, though. Can Desslinger really drag it back a little bit further? He's almost there. He's almost there. Just needs that little bit further. Oh, is he going to make this hook, though? There you go. And now there's just Rebecca. Looking for intel on where she could be, where she was. You do have Gearhead. But, you suspect? Nah, there's the unhook. There's the unhook. That's unlucky for Desslinger. Again, these gens are really close to popping. Any chase you do take needs to be wrapped up relatively quickly. There you go, you got Nia. There you go. And there you go. Another down for the Desslinger. Kinda hoping that Rebecca was somewhere. Ideally you'd like her first, but it is what it is. It is what it is. That's gonna be Desslinger's 9th hook. 9th hook in the end. Let's see. He's right here for basement. Not basement, hatch offering. So he should be fine. I think if Rebecca does get near, a quick shot and a little dragging of the way will be in his best interest. There you go. There's the kick. And now, here's the big predicament. You don't have full stacks, there's no way out. Unfortunately for Desslinger. But, if you waste that timer enough, you're going to be good to go. So hopefully with a bit of patrolling, No Way Out 100% carries this tourney. It really does. It's a really just, it's a nice just helping hand. Really just preventing those survivors from just weaseling their way out. And yeah, because she's injured, she's gonna feel decentivized to just go straight for the gate. But after a little bit of time, you can just go and sit on hatch and rest assured, No Way Out will do the rest. Yep, no, nothing yet. No intel. Alright, I think at this point you can more or less rest easy knowing that No Way Out will do the rest of the job. You get a notif though? Yeah, don't worry, Dessling is quite aware of the notification. Again, the issue is here is No Way Out lasting long enough, and therefore you want to put pressure, you know, across both gates, just to, again, decentivize them touching it in the first place, so that you get as much value from No Way Out. But the hooks are going to go through, unless she somehow escapes, which, given the situation, I don't think is happening. The hooks are going to go through. Oh, yep, there she is, she's at main. You hear the crows flying off. Question is she going to touch it? Be very bold if she did. I don't think she is, yeah. And there you go. There you go. Bonk! Alrighty. So, with that, Desslinger's done a very good job to start us off for the evening with 12 hooks. Again, if he wins here, we're going to be dealing with more than likely what's the word? Sudden death situation, but hopefully we avoid it, because again, I'd like to skip over all that. So, with that, we'll keep moving. And yeah, it was a boot exponential, that was right, but there was also circular healing, so yeah, it is what it is. Now I'm gonna be looking out for We're Gonna Live Forever's, because I'm infatuated. I want to see how many people are using it, but no one was using it this time around. So, with that, now we're gonna just get straight into Skull Merchant. This is Skull Merchant's last match. Again, doesn't matter if she wins or loses here. Well, she can't win at all. Best you can hope for is a draw, but either way, it's not gonna matter too much what she does. So, in her eyes, the best outcome is getting that 12 hook, getting the draw, and forcing Deathslinger down in the depths with her. So let's get Skull Merchant ready to go, and let's see what she can get donezo. Whatever. Anyway, treatment theater. Oof, Skull Merchant. Again, doesn't matter, but still, you wanna deny. Everything else as much as you can. Start putting drones around. There you go. Immediate intel. Got a survivor running around this way. Never mind. They're on the other side of the map. I mean, so as Skull Merchant, do you stick on this, or do you focus on setting yourself up? I think you focus. Yeah, she's looking to have something. Yep. Just get rid of that God pallet like straight away. Why not? Why not? If they're gonna be stupid enough to use it. Also with Thwack. Getting some intel here. There you go. There she is. Just get another free pallet for your troubles. There you go. Get Thwack value. There you go. Get an injury. Using these survivors' own ideals against them. There you go. Now she has nothing to work with. There you go. There's a quick down for the Skull Merchant. Would smash SM with hardwood too. Jesus. Alright, you do get a docket there from V. Oh, you got someone running in courageously. What they're planning is beyond me. But they are cooking. Where? What are we doing here, sport? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we cooking? Alright. Well, Elodie finding herself in the wrong place at the wrong time. There you go. With a quick sidestep from Skull Merchant, that's another down for her. Definitely clip farming. Oh yeah, she's got that button ready. She's like, I'm gonna show everyone my true power. Alrighty. Nice work from the Skull Merchant. There's the unhook on Cheryl. Ideally, you want to go interrupt that. There you go. There you go. Again, can't tunnel at this point. Get the injury on V. Oh, she hesitates. She's heading through. You know, Cheryl's going for that save right now, which is annoying, but as Skull mentioned, you can spend some time here. There you go. There's another down for the record. Alright, there goes the gen. Oh, no pallet save. I did think I heard some little tippy-tappies behind Skull Merchant, but alas, nothing went through in the end. There you go, third hook for the road. There you go, get some undetectable. There you go, that's why. That's why. Oh, you got someone going for the unhook over there. I'm sorry? Ah, must have been Resurgence. Must have been Resurgence. Alright, let's see. Can Skull Merchant build up some pressure here? You do have Eruption, but you're not getting much value from it. You got Cheryl. begging for the attention of Skull Merchant, but Skull Merchant is just not giving it. She's just not giving it. And again, you assume that she's going to be sticking around. No. I'm sorry? There you go. There's the injury. There you go, getting intel from Thwack. you go, Skull Merchant. Making her way around. And there you go. Another quick down for the Skull Merchant. Unfortunately, again, no eruption value. Decisive could be detrimental here. No decisive. Alrighty. You got this. I'm manifesting a Skull Merchant win here, but she's gotta pick it up. Greatly so. She's gotta start getting mean with it. And in adverts, she's more than welcome to.
I think the 25 socks are needed to make ramen noodles, because the noodles are too wet and waffles are really soft.
Alright, you
so
got Dwight over
why
there,
I
you got
think
V
that
here,
anime
you
is
choose
cool.
V. You got Finesse, Life. Oh. Dwight out in the open. Get the injury. Got a few parties here. This is good. You want them injured, you want them distracted, you want them here. What the fuck is going on with this V? Holy moly. Alrighty, well, oh. Alright, Skull Merchant going for the hook on V. Ideally now, you need Cheryl. You just simply need Cheryl. She teleported? I know, she was fucking like slipstreaming there, Jesus. Alrighty, Skull Merchant. On the prowl. Do you have, I believe, Dwight on this side of the map? Again, ideally you want Cheryl. But it doesn't hurt to go start putting pressure elsewhere. There you go, you got Dwight. Get Eruption out there. Got the heal on Cheryl. There you go, nice work from Skull Merchant catching Dwight out. There you go. That's what you need, that's what you need. This is how you build up the pressure you need. And hopefully with Dwight's presence, that anti-camp is not going as high up. Granted, I do not know how it works in this day and age. There you go, you got Cheryl out. Out of position. But you're worried about Elodie here. Oh, Dwight gets back up. Nice work. The Unbreakable there. Alright, well, a Skull Merchant, you want the hook here. Cheryl attempting the blind. Alright, and as a Skull Merchant, you need this chase here. You need this gauge. Oh wait, never mind. Might have a better target over here. There you go, you got Elodie. This is tough, this is tough. Who do you go for? There you go, get the injury. Get the broken. Is pallet still here? No, it isn't. And there you go, another down for the Skull Merchant. Again, ideally you want V or Cheryl here. I mean, it's getting close, it's getting close. You've got 3 people on Death Hook. Everyone's healed though. This is a good opportunity. Get some Eruption out there. Try and build some intel, bit of a network. You assume those gens on the other side of the map are pretty close. You got Dwight here, you don't go after him. You don't entertain Dwight. There you go. There's the better target. Actually, maybe not. Maybe the better target's right in front of you. Let's see, let's see. Oof, you do still have annoying pallets in the way. But Scully might be able to make it work. There you go, getting intel. Oh, she's just holding W. Alrighty, this should be game, set, and match. There you go. Now, unless there's a decisive here. Do you have other scratch marks here? That do worry me somewhat. Alright, there goes another gen. Alright, Skull Merchant needs to wrap this up quickly. 3 gens remain. Well, sorry, 1 gen remains, sorry, but 3 survivors remain. Alright, and you already know where they are. Got a survivor here. If it's anyone other than Dwight, you don't take this. Oh god, you got a few scratch marks. You got V up there, you got someone up here. Never mind, the scratch marks were going the other way. Yay, you got V there. Alright, you got Cheryl behind you. Get Eruption on that. There you go, get Cheryl broken. Got both of them out here. Oh, she's got Last Stand. Something to keep in mind, but with the hindrance, that's a quick and easy down for the Skull Merchant. She has a medkit, you don't need to worry about her. There's nothing to fear there. There you go, and V courageously getting in the way. Becomes broken and is suddenly downed. So with that, that's pretty cut and dry for Skull Merchant. You don't know where Dwight is, and V's... V? V! Thought she vanished for a second. Alrighty, and it does look like this will be a hatch match. Again, we're manifesting a Skull Merchant dub here. This is where it's gonna matter. No intel on where Dwight is. There he is. And you're just hoping that hatch isn't spawning in anywhere in his general vicinity. There you go, Skull Merchant. Lovely, lovely work. And with that, we now have a draw on our situation, which makes my life significantly easier. Oh, and there's Hatch. Ugh. Ideally, you don't want to drop him here. There you go. There you go. Nice work from the Skull Merchant. Very nice, yes, very nice, very nice. Again, be very unlucky if Dwight managed to wiggle off there. That would have been a real just facepalm moment. But with that, we head over here, and then let's plug those numbers in, baby. So, Skull Merchant finishing off with a solid 12 hooks, and therefore, Deathslinger is going to be eliminated. For his... your mama, that's why. Oh god, I'm dying. Alrighty, so with that, we'll put in 3 draws for Deathslinger, and 2 draws for Skull Merchant. Alrighty, so, now... Chucky versus Executioner. If Executioner wins here, that means we're going to be dealing with a tiebreaker. If there's a draw or Chucky wins, then everything's pretty swell in the end for Chucky. So let's see, let's send him off and let's see what they get done. So Chucky's first on the list. So let's get straight into it. Waste no time. Like I said, we're just going to be pumping through them tonight. Fredbear, my man, what do you? Also, here you go. What do you think of those performances from Skull Merchant? You know, and you know, Deathslinger. Good, very good. Really, is that so? Okay. I mean, I agree, they were good, but you sound a little sarcastic with it. Just my opinion, but you know, it is what it is. Chucky might win. No way. Yeah, Chucky might win. Currently, he's got the best chance, but we'll just gotta see how he goes here. Alrighty, 4 survivors, 4 minutes till midnight. Oh, and look at that, you already got intel. Got the scratch marks. Never mind, scratch marks be damned. Am I stupid? Oh. Never mind, Chucky's actually a genius. Chucky is actually a genius. What? Now that's a clippable moment right there. Damn, that was fucked. I didn't think that'd work. That was awesome. It's like the best hit I've ever done. I mean, that's the best hit Chucky's ever done. Moist? That made me extra moist. Damn, that was fucking good. That was fucking good. There you go. Quick down for Chucky. Fantastic start. Did take a little minute, but there was definitely style in it. It was a very stylish down. So as Chucky, you can't be disappointed with that. Alrighty. Fortunately, you don't get to kick the pallet though, but in the end, it's not the end of the world. There's your first hook. You're looking for intel. There's Geralt. You know exactly where you're heading to next. Ideally, you want to give him as little intel on your arrival as possible. There's the unhook. And there you go. There you go. Friends till the end value right there, baby. Right there. There you're going to get another quick down, and you already know that that's the gen that's been moving next. Alright, let's see if a snowball occurs here. Got Feng. There you go, get the injury. There's the unhook on Geralt. Oh, no, she... Oh my lord, what is this setup here? Alright, well... Stuffed up anyway, and there you go, another down for the Chuckster. He's getting a roll going, he's getting the flow. He's getting that movement, getting that groovement. Alright, ideally you want to keep them in this middle area. And start creating a dead zone by forcing them to drop all the pallets around here. There you go. There you go, you got to leader here. There you go, get the injury. Is she going for a trade here? No, she isn't. Oh, someone was doing something. And here you go, that's what I'm talking about, this is what you want. There you go, nice work from Chucky. Remaining calm, remaining just he's got a goal in mind, and that goal is winning. that is completely clear from me. There you go, immediately, you got someone on that gen. Just keep punching it, just keep pushing it. Keep forcing him this way, there you go. Yunjin, out and about. Should be quick and easy down here. She heads up. Got 15% haste here. Whoop. Never mind, Chucky fucked it up. There you go, there's the Hun will come to leader. You assume she's gonna go straight. No, never mind, she didn't. Ah, unfortunately that didn't go through. She holds W. She's got dead hard. No, she doesn't. Alright, well. Either way, another quick easy down for Chucky. Friends till the end, giving him insane value. Certainly not value we've seen up until now, that's for dang sure. Alrighty. Do you notice that a lot of gens on one side have been completed? Cotton mood noise over there. Do you entertain it as Chucky? Hey, that was the wise decision given that you've immediately lost. The next survivor is, alright, you're on to leader. There you go, interrupt the save. Again, you suspect Feng's still around. Question is where though? Again, you can camp. There she is. There she is. There you go, get the injury. Alright, Chucky, sticking on this. Let's see if Chucky can... Nah, unfortunately Chucky doesn't get it. Granted, I didn't think Feng would go back that way, but this day and age, who knows what survivors are thinking. There you go. And there's another down for Chucky. A bit longer than it took last time. But he's still making moves. He still has movement on the board. Ideally now, though, you want to get rid of Yunjin. She is the priority target here. She's on death hook. She's injured. So is Chucky. You need to get over her. There you go. You got the scratch marks. Want to try and cut her off. Oh, never mind, you found a leader. Not the ideal target, but it's again building up pressure. Got somebody flicking their flashlight. That's Yunjin, that's the target you want. Let's see. This is Chucky's opportunity. Oh, but you do have her on the other side of the map. Yeah, maybe you hold off on this for just the moment to regain some pressure by kicking gens. Protecting a 3-gen. Geralt? Geralt? Hmm? Alrighty, well, as Chucky, you got yourself a pretty despicable 3-gen that you can just kind of sit on top of. There you go, you got your Jin. This is an individual you do want, but again, you want to keep pressure across the board. Why does Chucky feel so slow? I'm enamored that that somehow works still. Oh, there was a dead hard from Toledo. There you go, it's Chucky. You want to take her away from Killer Shack? There you go. And there you go. And unless she's got decisive, which I don't think so. I don't think she would. Yep. And there you go, that's first kill on the board. And as Chucky, things are starting to go in your favour. But you don't want to give him this 3-gen though. You need to keep pressure on the 3-gen. Friends till the end, giving you intel. I think. Possibly. Got that gen still regressing. This one's probably the one that's been moving. It has been. Get it regressing again. Get these gens regressing. This is your 3-gen. You gotta protect the 3-gen. As Chucky. And there you go. That's what you gotta wait for. Survivor's giving you intel. No one's injured. But there is someone around here. There they are. There you go. That's exactly what you're waiting for. There's the pallet throw. And poor Geralt. Getting stuck on just about everything. That's going to give another down to the Chuckstar. He's almost there. He's almost there. Again, if he gets the 12 hook here, he's won. You know, he's through. There's absolutely no doubt about it. Whether or not it's a win or a draw, obviously that's still to be determined. But as Executioner, you don't want to see him getting that big, fat dubski. Oh, there's been movement here. Got to kick that gen. Keep these gens, keep them pressured. You don't care about the one on the other side of the map. Yep. Gotta get back onto this. There's the unhook. Very well coordinated team. Okay, and it's Chucky. You got Fang heading to the left. There you go, get the injury. You gotta try and wrap this up quickly, as Chucky. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, I think it's Chucky. Yeah. It's Chucky. You gotta keep putting pressure across the board. Fortunately, that pallet is there. Ah, and there's the heal on Geralt. This is the issue. This is always the issue. With running around, doing your best to keep pressure on 3-gens. That's still regressing. You don't need to worry about that one. That's not the problem, child. That left one's not got a lot of progress on it. You don't need to worry about that one. Yep, they've all healed. And as Chucky, you know where they are. Yun Jin not paying attention to her surroundings. Gives away a free injury to the Chuckster. She's heading towards the gen. And Chucky, you're pretty happy about that. Never mind, she's gone right. She's gone straight to Killer Shack. You don't entertain that. You peel off here. You're waiting for that bombastic mistake. Oh wait, you might have a few survivors over here, yeah. There you go, nice work from Chucky. Nice work, that's what you're waiting for. 10 out of 10 commentary, by the way, thank you. Even though I think today, as of yet, I'm still kind of warming up, but thank you. Alrighty, and there you go. And at this point, it's pretty much a 1-2 skidoo. But you don't want to get lazy. We've seen time and time again that with a bit of fumbling around, a killer can certainly lose situations like this. So you don't want to throw away just yet. Does Fang have Dead Hard? I believe she does. Oh, there goes a gen. So it's Chucky. How do you approach this? I think you're just going to take your hook. And then you're going to just head over to basement, get your hatch. And hopefully you find Geralt right after that. Or at least that's the theoretical plan. Whether or not it works in practice is another story. There you go. Got your speed boost. Friends till the end, not giving in at unfortunately for Chucky. But hopefully the gates aren't too far away from each other. There you go. There's the hatch close. Oh, never mind, Geralt's here. Alright, well, Chucky. You're pretty happy about that. You got your speed boost from Friends till the end. Not Friends till the end, batteries included. So, you just gotta follow this trail. Which is an easy enough task in theory. However, in practice, I find myself frequently losing it. Alright, there's a light from Geralt. He's running along. Look at that man's strut. There you go, there's the injury. Let's see if Chucky can wrap this up. No, there's another pallet. Ah. And I mean, it's Chucky, you can wait. I want to try something. We don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. Chucky's moving on. Chucky's moving on. He wants us over and down with. He's come the feed. He's come the feed. Alrighty. So with that, Chucky's secured himself in the playoffs. Everyone, give him a little clap here. Give him a little clap. Alright, Chucky's pretty happy. Look, Chucky's gonna do a little dance. Ready? Dee-da-dee-da-dee-do, dee-da-dee-da-do. Alrighty, so with that, Chucky finishes off with 12 hooks. And as such, Chucky's string needs another long tug. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? You wanna repeat that for the class? Also, I just realized I never completed that fucking prediction from earlier, but I'll deal with that in a second. So yeah, as such, regardless of how Executioner performs here, the max he can hope for is a draw. And as such, Chucky's through. Chucky is our lucky runner-up for Group F. And as such, unfortunately for Executioner, he's not going to make it through. So, we can head over here. And Chucky in here. But yeah, we're almost filled up here. We've got the runner-up of G and H just to figure out. But first, we're going to play out Executioner and just see how he goes in the end. So we'll head to that now. Alrighty, Suffocation Pit. Let's see if my suspicions are correct that this is going to be. I think it is going to be a we're going to live forever abusal situation. So we're gonna. Yep. Alright, you got Sable right here. Got Lara over here, you go after Lara. Ooh, that didn't hit. That was pretty on the money. At least I thought. Alrighty. Might as well get a ruptured on that. Get some... Yep, there's a boon. What's the bet? What's the bet? Mine is incredibly high. Same gem movement over here. Where the survivor is certainly a question. Not seeing any intel just yet. Got Bird Moon over here. That was Lara though. Alrighty. Oh my god. No. Okay, you assume that boon's in the same spot. You just assume. No. The fuck is this match? This is the Ghost of the Passive Earth Gen rushing straight up. Okay, here we go. Evidence of life. No, they've run off. What are we doing with here? Okay. She's gonna go the other. No. Yep. Oh, I knew what she was gonna do, and yet I still fell for it. At least we're in a chase now, alright? At least Pyramid Head's in a chase. There you go. Block the pallet off, get the injury. Nice work from Pinhead. unfortunately. Oh, she's on the outside. Ah, it was a Hail Mary shot. It was a Hail Mary shot. There goes another gen. Again, just denying her as much as you can as Pinhead. And I think as Pinhead, you're not going for the right here. You're going for the basement. Pinhead? Did I say Pinhead? I don't even know anymore, man. I don't even know. Yeah, I gotta be real. Pinhead's gonna have to play mean here. There's no other doubts in my mind. That Pinhead is gonna have to get nasty. Alright. That's all I have to say is just... How is that not a grab? There's the unhook. I'm enamored why that wasn't a grab. Unfortunately, she doesn't fall for it. Got Yui on the left. But I think you just stick to Lara here. She's going in a less than ideal spot. There you go. Get some eruption value out there. Pinhead. That's the play with Pinhead there. Did I say Pinhead? Is that Pinhead? Who's Pinhead? Are you guys familiar with a guy named Pinhead? You were premature? I was premature. Alright, you got Yui on the right here. So, as Pyramid Head. Gonna get the kick. Try and hopefully... Yeah, here we go. You got someone coming in. It's Kate. She doesn't know. There you go. Oh, unfortunately you don't get both hits. That's really annoying. Ah. It's unlucky there. Maybe Pyramid Head needs to fucking lock in a smidge. Alrighty. There's a down. You can do your Rights of Judgment here. Just, or Cage of Atonement, whatever. Either way, send it to the other side of the map, get back to the action. Because as Pyramid Head, there's a lot of gens with a lot of movement here. Oh, Lara. This is perfect, this is perfect. The only thing that could really stuff you up here is a dead hard. Nope. There you go. And so it's Pinhead. Not Pinhead, Pyramid Head. Now I'm saying Pinhead like... Now it's like less subconscious. I don't know how to describe it. Pyramid Head. Either way. That's massive, that's massive. Unfortunately, you don't get Eruption out there. So if someone gets onto that gen, that's gonna be disastrous. Get Eruption on this gen. You're looking for rotation here as Pyramid Head. There you go, you got someone coming in. Gotta make sure they also don't complete the gen. There you go, you got Sable. Again, keeping an eye out for any rotations. Got Sable here. There you go. There you go. And as Pyramid Head, you're free to tunnel now. You're free to tunnel now. Again, remember these survivors all have med kits. And there's two actually, no. As Pyramid Head, you don't take this. You don't. Yep. You don't. Go for the quick and easier downs. Alright, you don't leave this area. There's Kate. Ideally you want an injured party, but Kate's better than nothing. Oh, she just ran through. There you go, get the injury. You gotta do this quickly. As Pyramid Head, you need to do this quickly. Oh, you got both injured parties here. Oh, and now you know why the boon's out here. Go after Lara. She's the one on Death Hook. You need this down, you need it pronto. Cut the corners tighter. There you go, there you go. Go for the quick pick. Deny the other survivors an opportunity to get over. And now you got to head right back to the gens. Let's see, let's see. This could be a major turning point. Unfortunately, your 3 gen's a bit broken here. But you can get some movement here. got Sable over there. We got someone over here. This is a high priority target. This is the issue. Honestly? Yeah. Get the injury. Turn around. Keep these gens regressing. Yeah, Sable's all the way over there. She's too scared to get close. There's the healing. You know they're over here. There's Sable in the distance. As Pyramid Head, you want to try and wean her in. Yeah, but she's not taking the bait. She's not taking the bait. But you might be able to get this down quickly. Ah! That was a much needed fucking down. I gotta be real, I think Pyramid Head's cooked it. That was the down he needed. Because yeah, now they're just double teaming that gen. Yeah, that's still regressing. Yeah, as Pyramid Head, that's fucked. You've cooked it. That was the injury you needed. Again, you want to catch Sable off, but she's just not biting. There you go. Get the injury, turn around, back onto Yui. Nah, no injury. Just gotta keep her moving. This is ridiculous, and you know Kate's immediately healing. You just know she's immediately healing. Okay, you got Yui coming in from the left. This is actually kind of perfect. This is a perfect opportunity for Pyramid Head. Get the injury. She doesn't know where she's going. Perfect. Oh, that was a much needed hit. There you go. There you go. Now, as Pyramid Head, that is exactly what you needed. That is exactly what you needed. Question is, can he get this hook quickly now? Got Kate over there. You get that down on Kate, that's perfect. Because that means Sable needs to come down here and do something. Alright, you already know she's over here. Ah, there goes that gen. Again. You know she's out here. Yep. Found her trail. Ah, but the sprint burst! Ah, she's holding W here. Alright, there's the unhook. Keep her out of here. Let's see. Let's see what Pyramid Head can get done here. She still has pallet. Gotta be real. I've gotta be real. Yep. Pyramid Head. There you go, get the vault. No one's working on that gate. That just didn't count. Because fuck me, I suppose. Alrighty, Pyramid Head. It's looking dire. There you go, that's exactly what you need. Dead up? Nope. Down. Alright, you need to get her as close as that gate to as you can. Let's see, let's see. Is there movement on it? I don't think there is. If there is, you can still put pressure on it. There is. Shit. Shit. No, you don't turn onto that. You don't. You don't know where Sable is. She's a high priority. You need to figure out where Sable is first. You need intel. There she is. Turn around. Cool. Alright. I love auto-aim. It's working so well. Yep. And with that, Pyramid Head finishes off with 7 hooks. An unfortunate performance, but in the end, he tried his best. He tried his best. And with that, Chucky now has a second wind. I mean, yes, a second win, but also a second win. There we go, and another loss for Executioner, unfortunately. Not the performance you wanted to see, but again, I feel like my sneaking suspicions were correct. So, with that, let's keep moving. We're finished with Group F now. What'd you say? Okay, but I wanted something cool with my eye. I'll let the wording do cool with what?
Please play half sword game.
No. What do you mean, play half sword game? No. Hi, are you free on the 14th of Feb? Unfortunately not, Nakari. I unfortunately have a girlfriend, and as such I'm predisposed.